I chose to come to Carlton. Well, I'd be lying if I didn't say Frisbee wasn't part of it.
If there is an organized religion at Carlton, it is probably ultimate Frisbee, a sport where there are no referees and where one team calls itself syzygy, which means the alignment of heavenly bodies.
I think admissions really likes this image of Carlton being a Frisbee school, and I think they support us because of that, in part.
The Carlton Ultimate community started as sort of a quirky, offbeat club, and I think that was a time when quirky, offbeat clubs were very much an important thing to Carlton's marketing, to Carlton's personality. It certainly is the case that throughout the decades, the Carlton Ultimate team has evolved into a more dedicated athletic program, similar to what a varsity sports program would be at Carlton.
Like, I knew Carlton had good teams and multiple good teams, but I didn't realize that you get to school and on your very first day, move-in day, they gather every single new student around the bald spot. They give all of you a Frisbee with your class name on it. You write your name on it, you write your room number on it, you throw it into the middle, and then you go and pick out somebody else's random Frisbee. Like, that's like Introduction to Carlton 101. They put a Frisbee in your hand.
And it's a cool tradition, not only to like acknowledge that Frisbee is like a big part of Carlton's community, but also just like bring people together and have them swap Frisbees. And the school really like supports the Frisbee community. And then same thing goes for the alumni. The alumni are very supportive, and they like come to tournaments and follow our games, and it just feels like you're playing for more than just the team that you're on.
The momentum of the current players plus the organization of the alumni have really carried the program. Now I think for sure it's the case that there is continuity of alumni, continuity of coaching staff, and having that sort of stability throughout the years, plus the more prominent stability of financial help, organizational help, and just infusions of energy from the alumni community, that definitely makes a difference.
So I would describe CUT as a community of very motivated Frisbee players, very passionate Frisbee players, and very supportive Frisbee players.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, CUT is a community of people. Like, it's a group of friends that you can rely on, obviously, to have your back on the Frisbee field, to go out there and win games and crush teams. But it's a community you can count on to, like, help you out with a homework assignment when you're struggling, or like to, get you back home safely from a party, or to just support you in any other way that you see fit. Everyone is like bought in that way. There's a culture of hard work, of showing up to practice and giving everything that you can, leaving the field gassed.
Carlton as an institution is not necessarily the place that you would go if you have a singular focus for a specific thing down the road. But it's also my experience that not too many 17 and 18-year-olds have a defined singular focus. Carlton is a fantastic school to go to when you're not quite sure what you want to do, but you know you want to be really good at what that is. Carlton will absolutely prepare you to give you a foundation that you can build any higher learning on top of. And the quality of the teaching, the quality of the students around you, you can't not get caught up in the sort of the positive academic environment.
I'd highly recommend coming and visiting, coming to a practice of whatever team you're interested in, and really seeing what Carlton is about, because it's a really special place, and I think Frisbee players will love it here.
Apply. Give it a shot. There's no application fee to Carlton. It's a very easy application.
Attending Carlton, playing Frisbee, going through the academic process and rigor of a Carlton education, those 4 years you're going to come out of it a much better person, a much better player than you entered, and the connections that you make here at Carlton will absolutely lift you and last a lifetime.